Vessel ID acknowledged. Port 1 cleared for docking. Welcome home to the Vigilance.
Captain Dennis, hello. I am satisfied to see that you survived your...
Lieutenant Toft is as organized as they come. You can be sure to report.
The commander appreciates his sacrifice. Nice work. It's amazing that all this romantic nonsense about Crix's legacy really just amounts to a rumor Jasper Crix picked up in jail. It just goes to show you how a tiny rumor can snowball into a full-blown fairy tale. That it? Okay, fine. Let me know if you need anything else.
I bet operations on the
I should really just build up a bunch of it, I guess, and bring it back. Right, my carry weight's kind of up there. Oh? Hey, that's a new one I got. I am stupid. I was literally standing right fucking next to him.
Captain Dennis, do you require my assistance?
No.
Yes? Okay, hello.
You're back. So how did it go? Then things are moving forward. Perfect.
Nice job, Rook.
I was certain we'd fool Delgado, but never. She's a sharp one. Overcoming her scrutiny is no small matter. Did you discover anything worth reporting yet? Legacy. Why does that sound familiar? Wait a moment. Are you telling me Delgado may have actually located Crix's legacy?
I suppose it's possible, sir. Intelligence picked up a bit of chatter on that subject recently.
I also handed you
We
evidence.
assumed it was some sort of tall tale or a story to attract recruits to their cause. Well, let's find out if Delgado's chasing ghosts, or he's smarter than we suspect. Let me see what we have here. Nope. There are no records of a Gal Bank transport named the Legacy in the database. I think Delgado's trying to manipulate you. What do you think, sir?
I think there's no record because Gal Bank is hiding something. Delgado's no fool. If he risked his own neck to get that information, then he must be on to something. We have to take this seriously. What's your next move? Clever, Delgado. Very clever. If I were in your place, I'd be trying to do the exact same thing. We can't let Delgado get his hands on what could potentially turn out to be the largest haul of credits the Crimson Fleet's ever seen.
Maybe I should head out to New Atlantis, sir. I could press the Gal Bank execs for information. Get ahead of everything.
No. Let's allow this to run its course. We have our agent here feeding us information. I think that's good enough for now. There's more to this
Once
than
you start
just
making
finding
fucking
the
noise about
location
that,
of
I'm
the
gonna get shit.
transport. Jasper Crix was clever. For some reason, he never got there. And let Neva Mora take his place. Or Shinya Voss. Or any one of a number of pirates already gunning for his position. No. The solution is to stick to the undercover operation and determine how much of this is truly a credible threat.
Fair enough. What if I just kill all of it?
It's imperative that you do. If the Crimson Fleet gets its hands on a transport full of currency, it would be disastrous for the settled systems. I need you to do whatever you can to bring us more information. And for God's sake, don't kill anyone on that Starliner. You're both dismissed.
I'll be right back.
Sysdef Marines are the best of the best.
Hello, Captain. Although my database of human history is not fully complete, it is quite extensive. At this time, I am unable to locate any valid references. Given the unusual nature of the encounter, it is reasonable to surmise that any earlier occasions would have been documented. One explanation is that this is the first time they have been discovered. An alternate explanation is that prior encounters resulted in 0 survivors to document the experience. That is the preferred explanation, given the implications for your future survival, but it remains the case that their first interaction consisted of threats of violence. I will keep your items. Yes, Captain.
Huh. How the fuck did it even get overweight? What the hell? Oh. Yeah, all the shit that got spawned around the ship, that's why. I need to get a misc items weigh 0 mod. Because this stuff, like, weighing shit is annoying. Because, like, yeah, I want the sleeping quarters, but the fact that, like, you install it and then all this shit spawns and now that's, like, takes up a bunch of space is very annoying. Do I have to keep these on me? Yeah, that thing's cool. Are they expecting me or am I just attacking it?
About time you showed up. All right, I want to know what's going on. I've been trying to get Delgado's attention for, I don't know, 3 years now. And what do I get? Nothing but radio silence. Then out of nowhere, just when Neva and I are closing in on a huge score of our own, Delgado orders me to help you out. Happy? Oh, I'm thrilled. Still, this leaves me with a lot of unknowns, and in our line of work, unknowns get you killed. So Neva's message said you were here for Dombrowski. Was that all she sent you here to do? Or was there something else you were sent here to steal? Oh, really? Did she now? I can't believe she's trying to cut me out of this deal. Without me, the award. She told you to hold that over my head, did she? Fine, I'll help. But you're doing all the legwork, and I'm still taking my cut of the payout. Anyway, we'll get to that. So why are you...
Dude, hurry up. I want to load a save.
His credentials. If you're going... Well, I don't want them. Dombrowski, fortunate to get what... Yeah, well, like this card. Head inside. He's a VIP. Or... Well, you better learn. Oh, there's one. Meaning that you... Anyway.
There's so much fucking voice line. Hurry
As
up.
long as you... What's the status? Oh,
I hate you can't hit fucking... I need to be able to, like, tab and escape when you're, you know, when you're doing shit. Like when I'm fucking talking to someone. Because if I make a decision with an idiot and then I have to fucking deal with this crap, I don't want to, you know...
About time you showed up. I've been trying to get Delgado, then out of nowhere. Happy? Oh, I'm thrilled. So Neva's message said you... Was that all she's... So why are you targeting a Gall Bank exec anyway? Not exactly your... His credentials. So you're hitting the Gall Bank branch in New Atlantis. Nice score, very lucrative and very... If you're going after a gold mine like that, I'll want... Well, it appears I don't want money. I want back. That's a disturbing way to put it. But I suppose that's the best offer I'm gonna get, so I'll take it. Dombrowski's a full-timer aboard the Siren of the Stars. Probably spends more time cruising the space lanes than actually working. Fortunately, the Siren is hosting the Tehran Preservation Society charity gala. Larry won't be able to resist showing off his VIP clout. To get what you need, you're gonna have to attend the gala, talk to his fellow philanthropists, and dig up some dirt. Yeah, well, lucky for you, it's not black tie, so you'll be fine. This card will allow you to access the Starview ballroom. If you need my help, head inside and mingle with the crowd. No one likes Dombrowski, so they'll be more than happy to share it. Well, you better learn quick. Oh, there's one last thing. Trident equips all of their starliners with the latest acoustic threat detection. Meaning that you lose patience and kill anyone aboard the ship, security will be alerted and all hell will break loose. Anyway, I suppose that's enough to get you started. Good luck. Get back to it.
Does this not count as a settlement? Right, my armor was increasing how much I could carry.
On behalf of myself and the entire team at Trident Luxury Lines, we wish to thank you for choosing to travel with us. If you have any needs, please enter a request into the computer located at the entryway to your cabin.
I've done this particular cruise run several times, and I can assure you that the route is quite safe.
For the safety of everyone aboard, please be certain you don't interfere with any of the crew or
An open
security
bar would have been
departments.
nice. But Trident's gouging us for every credit we've got. Here for business or pleasure? I'm a silver member of the Society, but only 100,000 more credits, and I hit the gold tier.
Of course you have to pay for it.
All I know is that the award is given to whomever contributed the most to the preservation of Earth as a historic landmark. Yes, he's some kind of a top dog over at Galbank. I heard he replaced someone that was caught running a fake loan scam. Enjoy the rest of the event.
At the moment, Aurora isn't permitted on Trident Starliners, though we are working on having that changed.
The Society Chair has really outdone herself this time. That view is absolutely spectacular, isn't it? You don't necessarily have to be wealthy to contribute, though the minimum donation level is 5,000 credits. Well, apparently, I already told you what... Dombrowski is married to some poor woman that he constantly leaves behind in New Atlantis when he goes on his business trips. Well, that was boring.
Yeah, so are you.
If you wish to have a drink at any of our lounges, be sure to present your cabin pass to have the cost deducted from your account.
So, what brings you aboard? The Society is such a worthy cause. What could be more important than the preservation of the Earth's spirit? I missed out on the award to someone else last year, so this year I doubled my contributions to the Society. Fingers crossed.
Idiote.
The considerable amounts of cash that Dombrowski donates are the only reason we allow him to attend Society functions. That's all then? Okay.
That's cool.
Have you tried the canapes? Horrid. Positively horrid.
Quite a lovely Starliner. Nothing but the best for the Society, huh? I certainly hope they decide to hold all future Society events aboard a Starliner.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Hello. Are you a member of the Society? Not much. Other than the fact that they host these wonderfully entertaining gala events every month. Sheila Holbrook is chair of the award committee this year. The way she dotes over that glorified trophy, you think it was her own child. His behavior towards women is abominable. That man really ought to be ashamed of himself. Nice to have met you.
The Society Chair has really outdone herself this time.
I certainly hope they decide to hold all future Society events up. I don't know why Larry's attending this event. He could care less about any planet, let alone the Earth. It's critical that the Society keeps the memories of Earth alive in our hearts. I'm doing my part by attending this spectacular event. Sheila Holbrook is chair of the award committee this year.
Preserving the Earth sounds...
The way she dotes over that glorified trophy, you'd
I
think it was her
I
own
don't think
child.
there's anything there. There's no monuments or anything like that, like a plaque or something at least. Whatever it is they're doing, this whole thing's like an embezzlement scam, man.
Don't forget to donate to the cause.
Quite a lovely Starliner. Nothing but the best for the Society, eh?
So, what brings you aboard? An open bar would have been nice, but Triton's gouging us for every grant we've got.
Have you tried the canapes? Horrid. Positively horrid.
That view
Hello?
is absolutely
Are
spectacular.
you a member of the
isn't it?
Society? It's a shame that the Earth ended in such a sorry state, but I'm glad the Society has the nerve to do something about it.
What are they doing?
Sheila Holbrook is chair of the awards committee this year. The way she dotes over that glorified trophy, you'd think it was her own child. He's been spending a lot of time with Claudia Swist. Quality time, if you catch my meaning. I'm certain his wife doesn't know a thing about it. Enjoy the rest of the event.
Here for business or pleasure?
Both, technically?
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Now, how in the fuck do I go up? Ah, there.
Is this important? I don't have a lot of time for idle nonsense. Yes, I'm extremely busy preparing for... Yes, I am. Actually, I've been entrusted with the transfer of the award for the last 7 of its 9 years. Why do you ask? In my cabin? Oh, please. Why would I do something so foolish? I'll have you know that the award is locked inside the master safe, located at the purser's office. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have much more important things on my agenda than to speak to the likes of you.
And you bitch, which means I don't mind stealing from you either.
A Starview pass is required to enter the main vault. Due to an unfortunate accident, we're halting our spacewalk experience for an undetermined amount of time.
On behalf of Trident Luxury Lines, I'd like to welcome you aboard. Welcome to the purser's office. I'm Chief Purser Murata. Oh, absolutely. The safe is magnetically sealed and shielded with multiple layers of fully damage-resistant, vacuum-proof plating. In the unlikely event our vessel is boarded and the threat detection alarm is triggered, the safe will be permanently sealed until it reaches port. In the even more unlikely event this ship is destroyed, we can assure you that your loved ones will be able to recover your goods from the wreckage. So, as you can imagine, your property will be completely secure until you decide to retrieve them from our safe. An excellent question. My responsibilities include all of the Siren's financial, customs, and commercial goods transfers. Honestly, I really enjoy the work. I get to meet people at every port of call instead of being constantly stuck below decks. I've only seen it briefly myself, but unfortunately, the item is locked inside of our safe. Is there anything else I... Well, if you change your mind, I'll be here. Don't forget to tell your friends how much you enjoy the cruise. Glad to have you aboard. I'm sorry, it's against Trident policy. I don't want to lose my job. I hope I can trust you. I hear you. No, I can't. I appreciate your interest, but I'm forbidden to disclose any personal information.
That's fair.
No problem. Is there... Please let me know if there's anything I can do to make your stay more comfortable.
Sorry, do I know you? Okay, wait, are you serious? Look, I appreciate the compliment, but I'm already seeing someone. His wife? I told Larry to keep his big mouth shut, but did he listen? No. Look, I've been in this business for a long time, and I know how this game works. What's it gonna take to make... If I give you dirt on that son of a bitch Dombrowski, I'll... That's true. You have come this far already. Giving you the dirt on him will only make... You know more about me than I suspected. Can't have that. That's true. For once, I would like to see him squirm. I should make him pay for doing this to me. Alright, you've made your point. You know, this whole thing really pisses me off. Larry and I had the perfect scheme worth thousands of credits all worked out, and then he goes and flushes the whole thing down the toilet. Yeah, I'm getting to that. Larry got together with myself and this other guy, Gabriel Vera. He's some bigwig over at UC Security. I doctored the transactions, Larry wiped them off the system, and Vera kept the legal pressure off of us. We were scamming Galbank for months. It was going well until I discovered Larry was cheating everyone by changing each transaction in his favor before deleting them. I wish I had some. Maybe you should try talking to Gabriel Vera. He should be around here somewhere. If he doesn't want to cooperate, just mention my name. That should grab his attention. Good luck. You're gonna need it. I hope you hurt Dombrowski. Nail his ass right to the wall.
think fuck I noticed this room earlier. Oh, so maybe I can hack it. Oh, that works too. Brought a fucking grenade launcher on board? What? Like, I get he was authorized to bring a firearm, but the thing you went with was, I'm gonna bring a fucking grenade launcher? It's not a pistol, but let me discharge a 40mm grenade inside a confined space. Fuck you, I wasn't paying attention. At least they put a digipig in there to apologize for it being such a shit fucking room to open.
must you continue these... Probably in a few days. I don't want the award transfer to actually occur until we're safely in orbit at our destination. Of course, if I keep getting interrupted... Not at all. I was assured that this particular... I am completely confident that Trident... Excuse? And why in goodness name would I do... And why in goodness name would I... Yeah, I hope so. I'm trying to be reasonable here. I'd like to tell you. I really would. Oh, just take the damn thing already. Listen, maybe you can keep this between us.
That was way too easy. Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm recording.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. Also, is my mic coming through? I swear it was, but like Irish dropped in yesterday, said two things, then disappeared, so I wasn't sure if my mic's not working.
Please let me know if you're aboard. Glad to have you aboard. Have a safe journey.
I guess I used the right ID, so she just doesn't care. You heard my phone and keys. Okay, so the mic's a little too strong then. I guess she just like popped in during work and disappeared then. Am I really loud, or did you just pick up the keys? I had to reinstall OBS recently, so I've not modified all my settings again. Oh, actually, wait, that reminds me. I can do that in like 3 seconds, 1 second. It's the filters that aren't on there. Cool, that should be better. Hopefully. Yeah, okay, well. Can you hear my keys again? I just put a noise gate on there. Well, not a gate, I put a noise suppression. I'll put a gate on there in a second, actually. Yeah, no, you can't hear them? Oh, awesome. Well, then it worked fine then. I won't bother with the noise gate until later. Yeah, no, I completely forgot that I reinstalled OBS. I got all the overlays working, but the fucking mic wasn't.
So, what brings you aboard?
Hello.
Sure.
Are you a member of the society?
An open bar would have been nice. Trident's...
Hello. You here for the charity event? Well, I work for UC Security, meaning that I'm afraid I can't really help you. If you're looking for a business opportunity... Claudia sent you, did she? Look, friend, I don't know if you're just a little drunk. Whatever you think you know about me. Just in case you weren't, anything you try to report will boil down to... And since I work for UC Security...
Did I have a save before that? It's not too far away. Not really. We'll check how far back this one was. Yeah, he seems like one. I took all of his guns and shit out of his room. I took his armor as well.
That view is absolutely spectacular, isn't it?
Oh, I work for UC Security. Claudia sent you, did she? Look, friend, I don't know if you're just whatever you think you know about. Worried? Why should I? Anything you try to report will blow. And since I work for you...
Okay, I guess he just does that every time.
Pleasant to see you.
I saw your little exchange with Vera. Keep that up and I guarantee that imbecile's gonna demand that you be arrested. Which is why he's threatening you. That makes sense. We need hard evidence of their scheme. But it's gonna be tricky. The problem is he's not gonna talk to you in public. We need to get Vera isolated so he'll spill everything he knows. Maybe. But if something goes wrong and he's able to raise an alarm, we're sunk. With all of these wealthy patrons aboard, the ship is crawling with security. Smart. If there's an emergency, standard practice is for all passengers to clear the decks and report to their cabins for lockdown. I think the best chance we have would be to tamper with the life support sensors. Manipulate a few controls, and you can fool the monitoring system into thinking there's a life support failure. And there you have your emergency.
Or I just put my spacesuit on and actually turn off the oxygen.
Don't worry. It'll be as easy as it was mingling with the guests at the party. One more thing. If Chief Engineer Sundin gives you any trouble, tell him I'll erase that gambling debt he owes me. I prefer you use that as a last resort, but hey, what's the harm in losing a few credits when I'm on the brink of rejoining the fleet, right?
Why do you
Anyway,
care
I
about
better start
rejoining the
back
fleet?
in.
You probably
Things are
get paid a
getting hotter around
shitload to
here.
be the captain of this ship.
Won't be long before Trident figures out you had help. All passengers are instructed to immediately report to their cabins. That way we keep them. Fortunately for us, all of the passenger cabin doors will automatically unlock. This is normally to ensure the crew can check cabins quickly and without interference. But in our case, it's like having an all-access pass. On the surface, he's an upstanding citizen of the United Colonies, pretty high up in UC security. Lots
sticking
of
with UC
clout
for now.
but masked. Underneath,
I'm
he's
gonna
a
do New
greedy
Game
piece
Plus
of
later, and then I'll
garbage.
probably try
Given the
Pirate.
chance he'd backstab you for a cret stick and pin the murder on someone else. Come to think of it, if he wasn't such a petty tyrant, he'd probably thrive with the Crimson Fleet. There's access to the crew section that you can reach through the Starview Ballroom. Chief Sundin should be there, wasting time at his station as usual. Have fun with that guy. He's a real piece of work. Once you're past Sundin, just look for the room marked Environmental Control. Everything you need is inside. Don't you have somewhere to be?
Here for business or pleasure?
You're a guest. Between you and me, the best part of my job is getting a crack at all the leftovers from the dining area buffets.
There's no really a helmet and a backpack in there. Fancy. Probably heard that. The phone beeping. What the fuck was this? Go away.
Hey, hold up. Wait a second. You're Captain Rocco's guest. Sorry to give you trouble. What can I do for you? I'm the Siren's chief engineer. Trident put me in charge of the entire tech team. We do our best to keep the ship running smoothly and efficiently. Of course, this beauty is a cutting-edge piece of spacecraft design. Almost everything has triple redundancy, like the life support system. Unfortunately, that means there's quite a bit of downtime. Could be worse, though, right? Yeah, a little. A few of the techs call this deck the dungeon. I think you can see why. Not exactly Starliner-class comfort down here. Don't get me wrong. The quiet gives me time to gather my thoughts, catch up on work, and all that, but I'd rather work on the bridge. Oh, sorry, that... Hey, if your heart's set on it, who am I to stop you from staring at a bunch of life support machines? Tell you what, I'm just going to step out for a bit and stretch my legs. Maybe you can hold this for me? But feel free to look around, but don't mess with any of the controls.
Being that it's life support, you would think after I pay him $1,000, he'd just go immediately grab a helmet. Like, I'd be putting a spacesuit on immediately. Assuming they don't have any cameras in the air, you're right. I have to fucking life support failure all three of them. Oh, okay, no, just the one. So it will be broadcast if any of them are turned off. Am I really going to turn off all of them? Is there no other option than just turning off all of them? I feel like it's going to kill some motherfuckers.
You have picked up too much matter and become over-encumbered.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Yeah. Oh well. The upside is, if he's not equipped with a gun, but like I don't want to actually have to shoot him because there's like the sonar thing they mentioned where like they'd hear me shoot. But I took his grenade launcher and everything. He's only got a knife left in his room. Forgot I'm over encumbered because I don't have my fucking armor on.
There's no cause for alarm. I'm sure this is just a minor malfunction or a drill.
Professor is going to open that door behind me, isn't he? Yep. You think they'd be like wondering why the giant robot's here?
I was wondering if you were the cause of the ship. It's time you stop playing games and tell me why you're here. You're working for Ikande's little anti-pirating outfit? And even if I suddenly decided to stay loyal to the old UC... Claudia said that. You sure? Damn it! That means my money's already gone. And Dombrowski's going to walk away with a fortune. I'd love to see the bastard fry. But if I give you that information and it falls into the wrong hands, I could end up in jail.
Until you receive further instructions.
Dombrowski had the authorization to wipe out records on Galbank's system without raising any red flags. I let Claudia talk me into that. She said she had him wrapped around her finger. Apparently, she was wrong.
Yeah, I've got the anti-gravity one and the O2 barrier one. The O2 barrier is kind of useless, but the anti-gravity's good.
Oh, I've got everything you're gonna need. This is a one-stop shop for you. We're talking a slate loaded with dates, account numbers, ID scans, even an audio recording. It was my little insurance policy in case the shit hit the fan. There's a solid enough trail here to send Dombrowski straight to jail. At least I walk away with something. All right, you have yourself a deal. Here, with this slate and this recording to tie it all together, you'll be able to nail his ass to the wall. He'll do whatever you want. Just remember that you promised to leave me out of it. You better tell Dombrowski to run, because if you don't kill him, I will.
Yeah, I was doing like the main quest for a bit, and then I got distracted and was like, oh hey, I forgot to do that pirate thing.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Our security team would appreciate if you'd please shelter in your cabin during this emergency. Thank you.
That's where I'm headed, bud. Don't worry about it. I better save.
Well, well. You must be the one who's been accosting Claudia and Gabriel. I'm uncertain what you hope to accomplish here, but it appears we should rapidly enter into some sort of negotiation. Excellent, excellent. So, before we begin, let's review the facts. First, it's clear that you've obtained insider knowledge of my arrangement to defraud Galbank. The means and the method, perhaps, but not the motive.
I don't really care about your motive.
And second, I'm going to hypothesize that my compatriots are despondent regarding their share and have assisted you with this endeavor. Since we're speaking and I'm not at the reporting end of a bullet, this leads me to conclude that you desire something personal from me. I see. That certainly places a damper on our negotiations. Perhaps I can hasten my... In blunt terms, you have compromising materials about me in your possession. The only thing I have to offer in return are my Galbank credentials. I assume that's what you've been angling for all along? Well, I'm surprised you even posed that question at all. The last thing I'd want to do at this point is call attention to myself. Splendid. It appears we've reached an accord. Wait, I'm sorry. Oh, of course, I trust you'll understand if I ask for us to avoid any... Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to formulate...
Good day, Captain.
Kind of wish we could keep the transaction log anyway. Damn it. I was hoping I could pickpocket him, but I haven't got enough skill points to unlock that yet. No, whatever. I mean, one sec, fuck it.
Well. I'm uncertain.
Yes, talk. I want to see if I can get this shit off you, bud.
First, and second, since we're...
Cool.
I pride myself on having an intent, though I'm sure that your compliment also... In blunt terms, I assume that's what you've been Splendid. It appears we've... Oh, of course I... Now...
How can I be of service, Captain?
Okay, so no matter what you do, he just does that, alright. Why can't we, like, make a copy of documents in this game? I assume the transfer speeds for fucking technology in this world is pretty damn high. You just, like, copy everything he has onto a slate. Yeah, I mean, I want to scum save it so I can... I was hoping to keep the evidence on this idiot.
The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion.
There's gotta be some way to arrest his ass rather than just doing it like this, right? You've done this before. Do I still have the evidence on him? Or does, like, it not exist now because I had to give it to him? Man brought shitloads of coffee.
Allow me to assist in carrying some supplies.
I should have found his room earlier and checked his safe for, like, documents. Yeah, I thought the evidence would have been the stuff that I that I just traded to him. So I'm wondering if it's gone. Like, my guy should be able to duplicate evidence, you'd think. Oh, okay, no, I do have it. My bad. It just says that it was removed, so I was like, yeah, there's no evidence. Ooh, actually, I want that suit he had. That my made by just stealing your clothes. It's not great, but whatever.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Yeah, I'll do that.
The Siren of the Stars is now in emergency status. Please remain calm.
My question is going to be, how do I catch this idiot?
Well, looks like everything worked out. Just like we planned. I'm glad you feel that way. Just remember to tell Delgado how much I pitched in to help. You know, I'm still wondering exactly what you needed those credentials for. You feel like telling me, partner? Ah, so he told you to keep it from me. I see. I wouldn't want you to risk your position with the fleet like I did, so I'll just leave it alone. Anyway, I suppose there's nothing stopping me from rejoining the fleet now. It's been a long time coming. I owe you one, Dover Beach. Nonsense. If there's one universal constant you can depend on, it's that Yevgeny Rokov always makes good on his deeds. Always. Well, I suppose this is where we part company. Hopefully the next time we meet, we'll be aboard.
Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Yeah, he's cool. Like, I don't mind him.
This ship is in a state of
But if I'm going, you see the hope is to grab as many of them as I can, you know? But I guess if he ends up back on the key, we'll just get him whenever we raid it or whatever, right? I don't get the evidence gathering thing though. It's like, I guess to get all of them. But like with Delgado specifically and shit, that guy definitely has a fucking like warrant. But I guess it's just to get as many of them as possible. Alright, I can put my armor back on so I can stop fucking carry weighting like a bitch. I mean, it's still over, but it'll be less over. Fuck right, my ship's currently full. Yeah, I figured it wouldn't.
May I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency.
I do want some of... Actually, I was going to say some of those ship parts, but we have all those ship parts. I just wish we had, I wish we could build them that big. I'm gonna later I'm gonna see if I can get a mod to make all the misc items fucking weigh 0. Because my ship's carry weight is at like 2,000 something out of 1,500. Like double what it should be holding or some shit. Because of all the stuff that just turned up inside the kitchen and stuff. Yeah, shit like that'd be cool. Being able to make just a huge ship like that. Have a room with all the outpost stuff in it instead of like the fucking like you can't put miners and stuff in it, but you can have producers and stuff. I accidentally hit the fucking power button. Well, I guess I know they all just start murdering you if you do that now. I'm surprised they know to shoot at you, though. I guess you're the only one not floating. Oh, god damn it.
Well, looks like everything worked. I'm glad you feel that way. Just remember to tell them. You know, I'm still wondering exactly. Ah, so he told you to keep. I wouldn't want you to. Anyway, I suppose I owe you one. Nonsense. If there's one you... Well, I suppose this is where...
All passengers are being asked to return to their cabins at this time.
Did I do the stupid again? Yes.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please... your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
You will not be able to walk
If I'm gonna go to the trade fucking
at full
authority, I might as well
speed
take this
with
shit
your
anyway.
pack that full.
Sure, why not? I'm not putting any ammo in that bitch, that shit's expensive. I don't think I have any contraband, or I would have got scanned on the way into the fucking New Atlantis. But I got a bunch of shit I can sell to pirates. Or just sell to Trade Authority.
Guess where New Atlantis is?
Why do I still have that?
First line of defense against heat leeches now. We see any on your ship?
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving. Okay, no bounty.
God damn, my boy's heavy. Where's the Trade Authority so damn far away?
Let me know if I can help you. Those Varun zealots worship a snake.
The Trade Authority has access. Of course, of course.
What you doing, dog? a lot of aid I need to sell. Well, not. I just need to get rid of it. It weighs a lot. Once it all adds up. And I really don't use it. Like, at all. I'll just keep the carry capacity and persuasion chance stuff and fuck the rest up, I guess. Oh, okay, I didn't check that one. I mean, I just use whatever the fuck one's closest, like, to whatever quest I'm currently doing. Yeah. I think I sold it, but yeah, I know what you mean. It can't be healthy carrying this meat around in my pockets.
If you need anything else,
And yeah, I was right. That was a shitload of weight.
you know where to find us.
It was like 30 kilos.
You're in the Vanguard, right? Hey, thanks for your service.
Where'd my hat go?
Kill for a cup of coffee right about now.
I thought that was the chick from the counter, but it was some random dude with a fucking piece of paper. What are you running for, dude? Yeah, I just noticed that when I turn up, there's a chance people start randomly dying.
Hello.
Wow. I feel under.
Well, you're only as safe as your equipment out there. Welcome to Outland. We deal in only the... all of our products come. And while I've never needed them myself... I've never left the planet, so... please do.
Cool. Do you have the fucking leather suit I've been looking for goddamn ages? No, but you have whatever the fuck this Incan bullshit. This looks like some fucking shit from, like, Cusco from Disney, bro. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it, but they're just good at doing that shit. Usually just, like, told through notes and stuff, but they're good at it. I like how thick you look in the fucking mercenary spacesuit. I just hate the backpack for it.
Be careful out there.
Yeah, it's like the fucking, the bounty hunter armor. I did find some of it, but it wasn't, like, advanced or anything, so it wasn't as good as the stuff I have on now. And it fucking makes you look thick as hell.
Hello. Welcome to the... Just one moment while I... Oh, yes, Mr. Dombrowski. Welcome, sir. Give me a moment to log your visit, and then I'll unseal the archives. Me? No. Look, this is my first day on the job. Just cut me some slack, okay? I can't afford to lose it. Got a wife and kids to feed.
Yeah.
Everything checks out. Give me a moment to log your visit, and then I'll unseal the archives. There we go. Have a wonderful day.
Yeah, we're probably gonna get this guy fired doing this. Also, how the fuck does Galbank not have, like, the most basic ID verification? Like, Costco fucking has, like, a photo ID on the card. Know what I mean? The bank doesn't check your photo ID when you fucking turn up. Like, you could probably explain it away by saying you went to one of those clinics and changed your face. What? Where'd you go, asshole? I want to blow your fucking brains out. So Ecliptic was probably the ways, I guess. Thick ass boy. Hey, give me that gun. I really wanted one of those. Yeah, the minigun version. This thing's fucked, I love it. It uses so much of the MI ammo though. Well, I guess upside, they probably didn't actually log my visit. What does a cred tank load, by the way? Like, we use cred sticks in this world, right? Which I assume is like a USB that says you have this much money on it. So, why do they have to physically transfer money in this world? Other than gold and minerals, everything seems to just be data-based currency. Unless it's like Bitcoin or some shit and the cred sticks have a specific line of code that says this is like $1. Trying to find some dude's Bitcoin hard drive from years ago. Cred stick load. Galbank suppliers. Cred tank load. Ooh, another one. Approximate value classified 1.76. I'm assuming that's million credits. I wonder if you can go find that. Wait, why the fuck was an Ecliptic Merc using a non-lethal? And what does that do to me? If someone EMs me, does my dude just fall over until he gets up or something? Where'd you go, mister?
Listen, I have a lot on my plate right now. You don't look like a new hire stuff. Really? Wow, this is... I have a bit...
Oh, can you give a shit about your thing right now, bud?
Can we run through it one more time?
Shit, haven't had one happen. What have I done? Fuck. I'm sure I asked you a question, I just completely forgot what it was. Oh, okay, yeah. It probably just does actual damage to the player so that it's like getting shot by a normal gun or something, because they didn't want to add that in. I would have thought it'd be like when you get full, like, knocked over, like shouts in Skyrim. But who knows. I hope when I turn in this evidence, it arrests all three of them. Like that Jack Holmes and John. All three of them did work towards that. Okay. Yeah, it's fair. Unless they're like all using EM weapons, you're probably going to kill the guy who has it before he gets to charge it up a few times. What the fuck? Where'd the vigilance go? Maybe it's up in Cricks. Yeah. No. That wouldn't make sense. Where the fuck? Well, that's the thing, eh? Like, once you get to a certain level in the game, just nothing kills you anymore.
Hail acknowledged. You're clear to dock at docking port 1. The commander will be waiting for you in operations.
Oh.
Howdy. Hello.
The commander appreciates it. Excellent. Are you kidding me? Dombrowski was already making a 6-figure salary, and yet he couldn't resist starting an embezzlement scheme. It makes me sick. Ah, it's gonna be an absolute pleasure to throw his butt in prison. Have any more? Understood. We'll be here if you need us.
Keep searching. I just keep falling back, ass backwards into it, bud. Where does it say the brig is? Can I actually find it?
SysDef Marines are the best of the best.
Oh, okay.
Sir, if I may speak freely, is there reason for the harsh reprimand? As far as I know, I just tracked a little mud into the brig.
Soldier, have you ever heard of Trenchfoot?
Can't say that I have, sir.
Well, they say guards on Suvorov will sometimes
Officer Petrosian
charge
likes books. Sometimes I feel like he'd prefer a library to the brig.
Oh. I guess I only just gave them evidence on that dude. He wouldn't fucking be here yet.
Don't you?
I do. But if I may, I would argue that we're not on some frozen planet, sir.
But you tracked in mud from your last mission.
Yeah, I figured. I'll see him next time I'm here. Let's hope I can talk when, he's pissed off. It'd be funny.
time you see Boggs, tell him to lighten up. He's got a real attitude problem.
Your buddy Rokov is aboard the Key. Told me everything that happened.
Yeah, he won't shut up about you. Keeps going on and on. Now I remember why we kicked his ass out the fleet. Yeah, that'd be a first.
All right, Neva, you've made your point. Well, since you're vouching for Rokov, I guess we can give him another chance. All right. Now that is out of the way, we can move on to the matter at
here
hand.
on the key as possible, so that when we
Crix's
raid it, you're all
legacy.
here.
Speaking of which, let me see that data you copied from the Galbank archives. Ah, so the Galbank transport went down over Bannock 4. Bannock. Why does that sound familiar? Neva?
Yeah, keep your panties on. I'm looking it up. And I got it.
It's a system further out in the
Bannock
distance. I
4.
set up an outpost in their last playthrough. Or last
Damn it.
save.
Bannock 4 is an EM-class gas giant. We can't even get a ship near the thing without frying every circuit aboard. Yeah, sure. We'll just wrap your ship in a ton of copper and launch you right in there. That ought to do the trick, right?
Both of you shut up and think for a second. I'm sure Crix hit the same roadblock. All we need to do is figure out how he got around it.
This sounds like a goddamn waste of time to me.
That's the spirit, Rook. That is the essence of the Crimson Fleet that has been slipping away lately. Neva, the Galbank data says the transport had a CBR-27 transponder. Can we track that kind of thing? Pinpoint its exact location?
That transponder is military grade. We're talking ultra-bit encryption, constantly reshuffling frequencies. We don't have shit like that laying around. But before you get that pissy look on your face, I heard that the UC's been working on a ship signal decryption system called the ComSpike. We grab that little beauty, and we'll be able to track anything you want.
All right, here is the plan, so shut up and listen. Rook, I want you and Neva to put your heads together and get us that ComSpike. I don't care if it's mounted at the top of mast. I want it. In the meantime, I'm going to find out more about this EM-class gas giant problem. And I think I know just who to ask.
Give me a little time to crunch the numbers on the ComSpike with Jazz, and I'll point us in the right direction.
We do or we die. That's the way Crix did things. And that is the way we should have been doing it for years. It's as simple as that.
Best we can. What are you, 5?
All right, that is enough.
Yeah,
we
no matter
are
what
at
we say,
arm's
you
reach
bitch
of
about it.
Crix's
That's like
legacy,
comedy
and I
style.
don't have time to deal with this kind of bullshit. Now, both of you, get the hell out of here and get to work.
All right. Let's get this over with. Follow me.
You're gonna go back this way now, okay. You fucking nut job. Yeah, no, it is a really good quest line. Like, they've done a lot for it. The characters are really well fleshed out, too.
You wanna kick back?
Oh.
Avoid the last Nova. Bogs in the funk. That'd kill
That's
any
fucking
move.
fun.
You see, you'll never crush this thing. They'd have to catch us first.
Can I get that as a follow-up, please? Fucking dual flamethrower version of Vasco.
You've got stuff to smuggle. I've got the stuff to hide it.
All right, let's get right to it. Did you get the... Well, look at that. That about does it then. The hell of it. Anyway, here's your cash. All right, Fleet? We've all got work to do, so let's get to it.
You did that for 12K, really? People are fucking poor.
Every captain here's earned their stripes, bleeding for the...
Yeah, probably, yeah. I mean, honestly, I'd let them. If they wanted to stick flamethrowers and guns on him. I really wanted the big red dude from the fucking Terramorph questline. Alright. Sounds like dinner's done. I'm gonna save it here and I'll start streaming again in like 20 minutes or something.